Olwethu Nodada is a passionate and intentional advocate for empowering the girl child and creating spaces where individuals from all walks of life are seen, heard, and given the space to achieve to their highest potential. A former national marketing manager for Africa's largest optometric network, her transition into media and broadcasting has come as an aggravating and challenging adventure. She's had the honor of being crowned Miss South Africa's second princess in 2020 and confines to serve as a mentor for the organization. After only 2 years in the industry, she is now a radio host on Cape Town's biggest radio station. She is the go-to host and MC for multinational corporates across the country and serves on the board of Amehlo Trust, which seeks to empower young black female optometrists through equity funding for their own businesses. As a broadcaster, community builder, businesswoman, and speaker, her biggest role is being mom to 2 girls who she wishes to inspire to excellence by being a solid example of hard work, commitment, and leading with kindness.
Oh, wow. A very beautiful good afternoon to our FGLers, our Future Global Leaders Club ambassadors, and our proud parents. A very big warm welcome to our special guests all the way from Cote d'Ivoire. My name is Olwethu Nodada. It's such a privilege to have all of you join us this Saturday afternoon for an incredible session, our final webinar. It's titled A Power Session, Inspiring Your Minds Towards Attaining 8 Distinctions. We've got Ukwaku Mangasho as a superstar. He got his 8 distinctions. He's going to take you through how to get yours. Before we get into it, before I introduce our guest speaker, of course, we all know that the Future Global Leaders Club, that is a club for elite achievers, was founded by a 14-year-old girl some 2 years ago. She's now a grade 11 learner and is 16 years old. Let's do a reminder as what is the basis for the Future Global Leaders Club. Here's a video.
My name is Zilwa. I'm 13 years old and I am the founder of the Future Global Leaders Club. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this prestigious and esteemed club that is exclusive to consistently hardworking, determined, intelligent, diligent, and ambitious learners like you. You have shown your potential to strive for the best no matter what it takes. If you want to be consistently consistent in your academic excellence, if continuous improvement is your motto, and if you want to be inspired into greatness, then the Future Global Leaders Club is your virtual home. I officially welcome you as we entrench and firmly embed ourselves as the global leaders of the future.
Wow, into our final webinar for the year. Lihle, thank you so much for joining us. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing good, and you, Olwethu?
So good to see you. Look absolutely beautiful. I'm excited. It's our final session, a power session. Any final words to the FGLers before we start the session?
I just want to firstly say good afternoon to the FGLers. Today is a special day for the Future Global Leaders Club. You know, as Richard Branson says, if your dreams don't scare you, then they're too small. And, you know, being a founder of the Future Global Leaders Club was, you know, a very scary thing for me because I wanted to get to a point where it'll be internationally recognized as the most effective club, you know, that nurtures ambitions, instills excellence, and inspires greatness that will position its members consistently ahead, in the race of life. And this was and still is the vision of the club. But today is the very first step towards the vision, which makes this day special because in this webinar, we have guests from Abidjan in Cote d'Ivoire who are joining us in our last inspirational webinar for the year. Abidjan is almost 8,000 kilometers away from us. So, this is a really, really significant milestone. And, I was so excited to learn about the interest that they have expressed, on the vision and the mission of the Future Global Leaders Club. So to all our Abidjan guests, bonjour and akwaba. This means welcome. In the next 3 months, the formal French chapter of the club will be launched, and then the website will then be available in English and French. But back to the purpose of the day, it's quite unbelievable, that we're wrapping up the year now and, we're all preparing for our final lap towards, our ultimate success. We have studied throughout the year, we've been doing our best, and now it's time, to show up and to shine for our final exams. And, our guest today, Mr. Kwakumangasha, reaped the benefits of his hard work with 8 distinctions, which is no child's play at all, and to learn from the best like him will really inspire us to also achieve the best. So thank you so much, Gwako, for making the time for the members of the Future Global Leaders Club, despite your actuarial studies at Wits University, because I'm sure it's really, really demanding. And, we really appreciate you, and we're really grateful for your interest and investment towards our success. We're going to be taking notes, we're going to be engaging, and we're going to be walking in your footprints, and inspiring our minds to really emulate your greatness. And to the FGLers, with the exams fast approaching, in the next 10 days for the matriculants and a little later for the rest of us, I dedicate this quote by Les Brown that says, "Do what is easy and your life will be hard. Do what is hard and your life will be easy." So this means that, we need to work hard now. We need to, sacrifice now. We need to persevere now so that, our marks and our results, lead to an easy life long term.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Lihle. We appreciate it. I know you're going to be super engrossed in the session, taking all the notes. A big congratulations on the news about Cote d'Ivoire. We are so proud to see the vision of the Future Global Leaders Club extend to such great heights. We appreciate you. All right, let's get into the session. Our founder has set up the foundation to make sure that we are really involved in the session. It has to be interactive to make sure that you get the very best out of the next hour and a half. We have Kwakumangasha, who is currently doing his 2nd year at Wits, doing his BSc in actual science. He was born in and raised in the rural village of Engeleni, just outside of Mthatha. He completed his higher education as Ngisa Comprehensive High School in 2002, where he left super proud with 8 distinctions. 3 of those were A+. He got 94% in physical science, 95% in mathematics, and an astounding 99% in accounting. His hard work and dedication led him to be invited by the Premier of the Eastern Cape to the Top Achievers Awards, where he got position 1 in Cluster A as the top learner. He is focused, he's dedicated, and is here to inspire your minds towards excellence, towards 8 distinctions. Budkwako, welcome to the Future Global Leaders Club. Thank you so much for your time. The floor is yours.